in this one.
Line for the Warriors, Al Horford. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Hields checked in for the Warriors. Spencer comes in for Stephen Curry. Horford hits them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Pass to Dosunmu. Now Gobert. Dosunmu, left side. Always a nice way to start. Takes his first one.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Here's Hield. Sinks that one from the post.
And a little contact never stopped Hield. A committed scorer who knows how to keep his balance on his shot.
Out to the right wing. Randall outside. Fires from the corner. Connects. The jumper drops. Randall's got his first basket.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors youth dance.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Their field goal percentage was a robust 50% in the period. That's something they can hang their hat on. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so a little ground was lost there. Taking a look at the Warriors. Kenny, what'd you think?
This is what the home fan loves to see. Their squad coming out and putting together strong performance. We'll see a couple individual standouts, but what really stand out is how hard they work and how they're playing together.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
Well, they're getting almost nothing on the interior. I know we've turned into a three-point shooting league, but come on, guys. You need some kind of presence in the paint area to keep the defense honest.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. We've got Green, Brandon Pajemski out there with Butler. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's baddest one in a 2-guard. That's the Warriors 5. Now here's Curry going inside. Curry going all the way to the rim.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. Pass to Reed. 3-pointer. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Reed's got 5.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Outside Pajemski. McDaniels with the rebound. Pass to Edwards. With 1 on the clock. Misses there. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 1. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Rudy Gobert is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Dosunmu in at the point. Now here's Butler. Pass to Spencer. Outside Curry.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota. They're trailing by 1. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth. Checked in for the Warriors. Heel comes in for Spencer. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. The coach had a clear message for his team. He said, quote, "Let's finish the job out there. It's ours for the taking if we can just get it done." So it sounds like he's hoping they can close out this game strong, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And Minnesota calls time here. They're down by 1. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end, putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. Now here's Edwards. Yes!
Well, Edwards is such a strong player. Skilled at absorbing contact and still finishing.
And the Warriors call time here. They're behind by 1. 24 seconds left in the final quarter. the changes. Randall comes in for Reed, and McDaniels is subbed in for Edwards. Curry against Conley. Right side Curry. Oh, no good! And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
.11 seconds left in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting from Minnesota, Mike Conley. At the line for two.
So the first one drops, and that'll put them up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, at this point, they're going to have to go for the 3 and try to force OT.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. They trail by 3. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
One launches it. He's off from 3.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
Yeah, and it's really hard to stay connected to shooters out there, and even harder to contest the shot without fouls.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
And a deep 3 from Curry. Can't get it to fall. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Grant Hill, stand